I need to apologize every time I see my little theme song at the beginning because it's too fast, but there are so many beautiful things to show in Tuscia. So I apologize. And I want to add that, yes, there is the work of Michelangelo and Sebastiano del Piombo and so forth. But soon, Tuscia will be known because there is a lot of the work of Aneta Rinaldi. Aneta, good evening. How are you?
Thank you. Fine. I'm fine. Thank you.
So soon there will be the work of Michelangelo and Aneta.
Nice. Like an advertisement. Thank you very much.
No, thank you for being available and doing this interview. So, first of all, can you tell us a little bit who is Aneta Rinaldi?
Well, I'm Bulgarian. I'm born in Sofia, and I have studied English language school with our teachers that are from England, from all over the world, from the States, and I liked very much studying languages. And then after the school, I decided that I must paint. I have something inside my heart that I must paint. So I went to the academy, and after the academy, no, before the academy, I have been like a tourister in Italy, in Rome, Venice and Rome, with my mother, and I got in love with Italy. So after the academy, almost as soon as it was possible, after the fall of the regime, 1 year after the academy, I came to Italy, and I'm so in love with everything in Italy.
That's so nice to hear you saying that. I have a question for you. What brought you in Tuscia?
Well, friends and curiosity, because I have been to so many places in Italy, but I haven't been in Viterbo. I have just passed by, and I knew some things about Viterbo, and I was very curious, and I found it really amazing.
Oh,
I got in
that's
love
nice.
with Viterbo because I have lived for 10 years in Siena before Rome. So it reminded to me, when I saw it the first time, reminded to me suddenly everything in Siena and in Tuscany, so many places that are connected to the medieval art that I have studied in Siena, and to the lands of the Etruscans, where comes the name of Tuscia. And I found it really very, very beautiful.
So I have a question for you, Aneta. So you came to Italy, you fell in love, and then you came. So far, is Italy fulfilling your expectation? Are you getting what you wanted?
Something yes, and other things not.
Let's go for the yes. Let's go for the yes.
Let's go for the yes. First of all, the people of Italy. I have so many friends, and I find everything in the people of Italy really great, absolutely great. And I like Italian mentality. I like the approach to life of Italians. Before all, in hard moments, and the creativity of reacting to everything. And the thing that really fascinated me, and that still fascinates me so long, is that you really discover absolutely everywhere art, even where you don't expect it. And my last discovery, I was really fascinated from the church. I saw the painting on the on the ceiling.
Oh yeah. The
Gonfalone, yes.
Gonfalone.
Because in Siena, I worked with a lot of architectural studios with a lot of famous architects, and what was I specialized in was doing the perspective, because I have studied a lot of perspective, and then I really continued before everything else to this point. So when I discovered this church, and I said, yes, all right, Americans know only Leonardo and Michelangelo at the Colosseum, but there is so much to see, really so much to see.
That's perfect. Do you mind one second? I want to show a video about Tuscia and Fiore, because of course I want many people to come and visit Tuscia and Fiore. Then we talk about the Gonfalone in a second, okay? Can you give me a moment?
Yes, with great pleasure. With great
Very
pleasure,
good.
because I remained there for maybe for an hour to study the perspective
wow.
and what was the secret of it.
Very good. One
That
second.
was really fascinating.
So that was a little commercial for Tuscia and Fiore the coming May. But actually, what I did in the minute, very quickly, I tried to look for a picture that allows you to talk about what we see. So this is the magnificent Gonfalone. Can you tell us a little more?
Well, the painting has been done by two people who designed the ceiling. One who an artist who designed the whole thing, and the other who designed the I can't remember now. I have not here the names of the artists. The other who dedicated himself to design only the perspective of the columns. The interesting thing, the intriguing thing is that when you moved from one side of the church to the other, you see the columns that become bigger, and just on the opposite of what you expect when you look at the ceiling. And on the other side, on the opposite side, you can see the columns that incline themselves from one part to the other. And this is the great mind of the Renaissance. And I'm especially in love with the Renaissance art. And as far as what I have read about Viterbo, this is the only Baroque church in Viterbo.
It is.
I'm very sorry that I can't remember now the names of the two artists who are from Viterbo, both of them.
Well, for sure, one is Romanelli. The other one I actually don't know. Let me. I found a video from a good friend of mine, and he is a fantastic videographer or video maker, and he did this video. It's a little bit long, but I don't mind showing. Normally, I don't show long video because it's like I don't know how to say, but I don't want to be boring, right? So I'm gonna play without the audio, so you can comment what you see. Okay?
All right.
So of course this is the outside, and just to let everybody know, this is a church that a group of volunteers named Arciconfraternita del Gonfalone takes care of it, and is there free of charge to present to anybody what they see. Aneta, please tell us what we see. Aneta, can you hear me?
Well, this is all right. I was impressed, first of all, that even the first evening when we came, the church was opened, and there were a lot of people from the whole of Italy, and not only, also foreigners. And these people, 2 or 3 people I found who were very disposed to explain everything about the church, to everybody. And there were tourists who have come to Viterbo to see, especially the church, just on purpose, so they knew about it. Before we saw this picture, yes, the interesting thing is that it has been designed even on the back, and there are two. This is the scene on the back. Two different scenes in front and on the back.
That's right. That's right. So this church is like a jewel, right? Every corner, every square inch is painted. It's just gorgeous.
Yes, right? Yes. There were also frescoes which are on both sides, which are really very beautiful. But I was so much impressed from the ceiling, because there is only one church in Rome which has a ceiling similar to this, but it does not have this joke of perspective.
You're right.
It is what is really the mind of the Renaissance.
You are absolutely right. It's absolutely unique. Okay, but let's go to Aneta's painting. So, you have such a rich resume. You did so many things in Italy. I think that part should be one of the positive, right? You really express yourself.
Yes. I think that when someone finds himself pleased with everything and happy, of course, for an artist, we are, of course, very, very sensitive. So it's very important to find really the conditions to express yourself. And for me, Italy represents that. It's really a point of inspiration, everyday inspiration.
Okay, give me one negative, only one negative, only one.
One negative.
Only one, only one.
One negative, I think it's really a problem in Italy with young people. With young people, their work and their realization in life. It was not so when I came in the 90s. In the 90s, it was easier. Italy was in better conditions, economic and everything. But now I see young people who really find themselves in difficulties, and families who find themselves in difficulties. And I think that maybe Italy does not have does not find the right opportunities for young people. And also another thing, I think that culture in Italy is so rich that it's really a pity that Italy and the state, before all, and the Ministry of Culture do not appreciate enough the culture, and that it's the biggest thing.
Italy I ask you one, you gave me two. Actually, you are completely right, but let's go to the positive. I fear asking, is the food a plus or a minus?
Plus, of course. Bulgaria has also very interesting food, but Italy is first.
Another thing that I find very attractive about Tuscia in particular, but Italy in general, is that you can literally go for the wrong turn on a street or on the road somewhere, and all of a sudden you discover something very, very, very beautiful. That's very unique.
Yes. That's what I said at the beginning, that absolutely you can't. I live in Rome for 20 years and every day I find something new. But I have lived for 10 years in Tuscany and I have dedicated all my time, because I didn't have a family at that period, to know Tuscany. And there are a lot of places that I haven't known, and that I could study better, I think.
That's right. It's virtually impossible to. In fact, this is one of the serious problems in Italy. We have a problem of abundance. We have too much. It's very hard to keep it up. Okay, let's go back to the Aneta, the artist. So, which artistic expression made you the most proud of yourself?
Well, I come from Bulgaria, and in Bulgaria, icons in the Middle Ages have conserved not only our religious point of view, the Orthodox religious, and have saved us from the Turkish invasion, of course, because 500 years under Turkish oppression are not a little period. And the icons have been created to be placed in one place, another, and to be transported. And this is a figurative art. This is the beginning of the figurative art. And even if in the period when I have tried to do something different, to do abstract painting, anyhow, also in the abstract painting, I find points of figurative art. And this is something that is genetical, I think, really, because even if of course, I'm 33 years, I'm living in Italy, and I'm a lot influenced, maybe more from Italy than from Bulgaria, but inside you have your stimulations and what you have from your historical heritage. So maybe figurative painting a lot. And this was in Siena. And in the period of Rome, behind me, this is a painting, one of my paintings from the Baroque fountains of Rome, in which I wanted to express the eternity of water and the move of water in living together with the Baroque heritage of the Renaissance, and this makes maybe Rome life.
That's right. Aneta, I just want to let you know that many friends of yours are saying hi. Laura, of course, but even Tiziano and so forth. So you are very popular. Congrats. So I want to ask you a very important question. Do you suggest to people from all over the world to come to Italy and live and have the good food, be inspired by the Renaissance, and so on and so on and so on? Do you suggest everybody, please do come?
Yes. Always I will tell, please do come, because when I escaped from the regime in 90, I could go to the States. And I thought a lot. I came to Rome, I fulfilled the documents, everything. And then I came back to Tuscany. And when I came back to Tuscany, something in my heart happened. I saw the beauty of the fields and the hills of Tuscany. And then afterwards, I said to myself, well, I'm working in the architectural studios with a lot of architects. I'm here to study a lot of the heritage of Italy. And why should I go to the States if in Siena I have known a lot of Americans who have come in their age of their pension. They have come to Italy because it's better maybe in many aspects from the States.
Well, I am Italian, and I know Italian life. I know American life. I've been here 30 plus years. And if you want to work very hard, America is the place. But if you want to have an incredibly high quality of life, starting with food, but of course, passing through many human connection, and particularly always feeling inspired by what is around you, I think Italy, Rome, Tuscia, Tuscany, they are very good location. Okay, give me another moment. I want to show another video because I want people to come for Tuscia and Fiore, right?
Yes, of course.
So I'm going to show a video that actually is in English. So give me a moment. Oh, if I find it. Right. I'm getting a little old. I don't know why I cannot find it now. My God. Here it is.
There is a place called St. Peter's Land, hidden between Rome and Tuscany, a place where you can find amazing landscape, beautiful natural hot springs, amazing castles, lakes, and marvelous gardens called Giardini all'Italiana.
In the last 3,000 years, many people loved and fought for this land. The Romans, the Etruscans, the Longobards, and other people tried to establish here their home.
But the popes have been the real rulers forever. Legendary wines and the best extra virgin olive oil in the world comes from here.
See you
In April 2022,
when the Hasienborghi will dress up by tons of flower for Tuscia in Fiore.
Of course, this is a little dated, this from last year, but the mayors are such a good-looking boy that I want them to show. So I am so attached to this. Okay, Aneta, I want to thank you for your availability, and not only because you mentioned, but I have a little surprise. I have a lovely young lady waiting for me, and I want to talk about this feeling about the new generation, insecurity, and so forth. So, Aneta, I really hope you can come to Tuscia in Fiore and visit us in May. This year is going to be May.
Thank you very much.
We look forward to seeing you. And remember, you have a bunch of friends in Italy.
Thank you very much. Now I have my pictures in Bomarzo, another place that I have discovered now. It was just a coincidence from the 1st of April. So
there is so much to show up. I can never talk about all of the places because there are so many. But thank you very much. Yes. Thank you very much, Aneta.
Thank you. Thank you. You're welcome.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye. It is my absolute pleasure presenting, of course, the person that is closest to my heart. Giulia, good evening. How are you?
Hi, I'm great.
Okay, so who are you?
I am an American teenager who has the pleasure to be on this live stream.
Well, so you are also a little Etrusca, though, right?
Just a little.
Okay, you spent 2 years in Italy when you were in 4th grade and 5th grade. What is your opinion? What did you notice about Italian that is different from American young people?
Well, the culture is fundamentally different given the location, and humans are very social creatures, and definitely location-wise, things change. When I came back to Italy for winter break just in 2022, I was at the airport and I saw this mother talking to her child in Italian, and it was just, it was very different in a good way, of course, but it was just, you could tell the cultural differences, and I think it's really special.
So other than, I mean, you have the same parents wherever you are, right? But how do you assess? Are Italian parents too gentle, too harsh, too easy? What do you think?
Personally, I only have one set of parents, so I can't really compare and contrast.
Okay. New question. So you went to Italy and you were very, very free, even though you were 9, 10, 11. In America here, you're 15 and you're still, I had to drive you everywhere, right? So how do you assess the freedom you had in Viterbo?
Well, definitely the lower crime rate was comforting. Wait, is there a lower crime rate? There is, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Almost non-existent.
Great. That's definitely comforting. And I suppose the proximity of it all was really, really nice. And life was just kind of easier. It was definitely a quaint place to live in.
So I wanna go back to one of your memories. So one day you grab a notebook, and a pencil and you went to Piazza del Erbe, you sat down and you start drawing. You never do that in America. What's the difference?
Well, here my mom won't let me go to a park by myself. But I guess there I was allowed to, and I was feeling kind of bored, and I had supplies available, so I did it. Yeah, I guess it's really just a feeling. Italy really makes you feel artistic, just like
Oh, that's fantastic. That's fantastic. Okay, Giulia, I want you to tell me what you miss about Italy.
Well, in Viterbo, they shut down the KFC, which I miss.
Which is Kentucky Fried.
Yeah. No, I mean, really, in all honesty, life is different, you know, and I was mostly raised here, and this is the place that I miss when I'm away from here. Yeah, honestly.
Okay, Giulia, the next time we go to Italy together, which one is going to be the first thing you want to eat?
Panino.
Which panino? Mortadella?
Mortadella, sempre.
Yeah. You know, mortadella is not as rich as the prosciutto and so forth, but you seem to like it a lot.
Well,
No spaghetti con le vongole o spaghetti con i funghi?
well, it's not like I eat the vongole or the funghi, so
But you like the spaghetti, right?
yeah.
Okay. So, Giugiu, if I show you a globe, can you point where Italy and Tuscia are?
I don't know, honestly.
Yeah. Okay. Let me show a little video promoting Tuscia and Fiore, and then we say goodbye. Just wait there, okay? Don't move. Don't go anywhere. Is that okay? It's gonna be a terrific May in Tuscia. Will you miss me when I'm in Tuscia? Okay, Giugiu-chan, I thank you very much, and I wanna say coming soon in Tuscia in Fiore, and whoever is thinking about traveling to Italy because it's the right place to go, this is the perfect time. So I want to thank you again, Giulia, and now we're gonna go for lunch, right? I'm starving.
Yeah.
Bye bye, Giugiu-chan.
Ciao.
Bye. Regista, com'è andata oggi?
Bene, benissimo, come sempre. Ci vediamo alla prossima, Giulio.
Dalla Tuscia